Voila, we are live. Good evening, my beautiful and amazing people. It's your girl, Racheal K, and we are right here on another episode of Ladies with Stories. How are you all doing? How have you been? Thank God it's Friday. TGIF, guys, TGIF. I'm so excited this Friday because it's the International Day of the Girl Child, and we are all alive and we are healthy and active. So, what more can we ask for? TGIF. On today's episode, we'll be co-anchoring with Victory, who is a member of our laws community, and she's meant to do all the introduction, all this TGIF. So I'm just going to give her the chance to do that for us and speak a little bit on the International Day for the Girl Child before we bring up our guests. So please, if you're on the live show, kindly share this with your friends. Kindly tell them we are live, okay? Please, 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 kindly tell them we
Please
are live.
kindly tell them we are live. All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Racheal. How are we all doing? Yet it's another beautiful Friday, and I hope our day went well. You're all welcome to the show once again. And yes, happy International Girls Child Day. And the International Girls Child Day was established in the year 2011, and it's a day set apart to promote the girl child. The significance of the girl child is also a day to how am I going to put it now? It's a day to remind girls that they are whatever they dream they want to be. It's a day to also remind them that they are beautiful. Whatever they set their hearts to do, they can actually accomplish it. And this year's Girls Child theme is Girl, a Vision for the Future. And this year, various concepts have come out about the girl child. Girl child is your future. She's beyond just being an housewife. She's beyond just being just a mother and so much more. So to every girl child out there, here's telling you, I'm here telling you that you're beautiful. You are whatever you set your heart to do. And today also gives us hope that the future is actually bright, that the girl child is not just minor. We are not minority as it used to be. They'll say we are weaker vessels, we are weaker eggs, and so on and so forth. But yeah, am I telling you that today is set apart to remind each and every one of us that we are beautiful. We can be much more. We can dream high. Yes, you can dream high. You can dream big. In fact, you can dream as far as becoming the president of this nation. Yes, because we've been given that opportunity, and today is a day that set apart for that. So, to every girl child out there, happy International Girls Child Day. And I hope and I pray that you dream big and also you achieve big, you achieve much. So, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show once again. God bless you all. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
Thank you, Victory. Everyone is beautiful. You are a girl, you are a woman. At this point, we say Happy International Girls Child Day. It is a vision for the future. Her vision, have our future. So it means as a girl or as a woman, which you evolve to become from a girl to a woman. That means you have other girls around you. It's time you let them know that there is a bigger picture. It's time for you to let them know that they can be whoever and whatever they dream of becoming. You can support that girl close to you, your neighbor, your students. As a teacher, let your students know that there is more to life. You know, as a woman, there is more. As a girl, you can be a doctor, you can be a lawyer, you can be a tech guru, you can be whoever. You are not just limited to the kitchen. The future we have is beautiful. When you empower a girl, the saying says you empower a whole community. So, who are you empowering today? Can your life empower someone? You don't have to empower with money. You can empower with the way you live. You can empower by talking to a girl today, telling her you can do it and you can believe in her future. You can tell her by the way you live. So, you as a woman, are you living well? Can someone see your own life and be like, oh, I just want to be like Victory? I want to be like Racheal. This is who I want to be. This is the future I want to be. I like the picture I'm seeing. So we say we role model for other girls. We role model so people see us and be like, oh, this is it. If you can do it, if you can succeed, that means another girl can succeed. And we must all stand together to say the girl child is not a second thought, but she is also a priority. She is not an afterthought. That you are a girl does not mean you are disadvantaged. You have all the advantages in this world. You have all it takes to be who you want to be. It starts with your mind. It starts with your mind. In every environment you see yourself, take charge and be the star and the light of that place. So happy International Girls Child Day. Welcome to the Ladies with Stories show for this evening and for the first of the month. No, this is for first show in the month of October. So you're welcome. Please, if you haven't told someone we are live, please tell someone we are live. Kindly drop a comment, kindly share this and let people know that we are live. Welcome, Anita. Welcome, Blessing. I should leave this for you, Victory. Victory, can you see the people?
Like,
Can you see them?
okay. Can you see them? No, I'm not seeing them. But let me just check. Okay, yeah, I can see them now. I
All
can
right, you
see
can welcome
them.
them on the show.
Alright, you can welcome you on the show. All right, so welcome Patience, welcome Susan, welcome Rama Ale, welcome Ruth. You're all welcome, 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 Patience, once again. Welcome, Queen Gift. You're welcome. Welcome, Sylvia and Tony. Welcome, Blessing. You're welcome. Welcome, Chioma. You're welcome. Welcome, welcome. You're all welcome to this show this evening. You're all welcome. You're welcome. I think that's all I see for now. You're all welcome to the show. You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right, guys, we'll go on a quick break, and after the
All right,
break,
guys, we'll go on
we'll
a quick
read our
break. And after the break,
biography for our
read
guest. We read
by
our guest biography, and then we bring our life on the show. Okay, so stay tuned. Welcome back. Welcome back. Our guest is right here in the studio, and oh, she just went out. Um, Victory, do you have the biography there? Do you want to read her biography? Okay. So I think Victory's network is bad. She's frozen. Okay, let me quickly read our guest biography for us as we bring her up. Have you shared? Have you liked? Have you commented? Have you told someone we are live? Have you? Have you done that? Please do that and let's get started. Oh, we're started already anyway. So let's read our guest biography. Meet our guest for today. Peace Ikoy is a certified international trainer, a portfolio developer, and an educator in personal development, leadership, and climate change. She is a member of the African Young Leaders Foundation and West African Association of Customer Service Professionals. She holds an LLB in law and a professional certification in customer service. Passionate about equipping future leaders, she founded Dear Young Leader Media House to provide young African leaders with growth centric content and development opportunities. She is also an executive secretary of Read On Nigeria. In 2023, she trained young climate leaders in Indonesia and Pakistan and was a World Bank Youth Summit delegate. She has received recognition as an emerging female leader and worked with several nonprofits on community service, climate change, and sustainable development. Outside of her work, she enjoys research, design, and writing. Guys, with a round of applause, let's make welcome our guest for tonight, Peace Ikoy. Woo! Good evening,
Thank you
Peace. Good
so
to
much.
have you on the show.
Thank you so much, Madam Rachel. You're doing amazing.
Thank
How's
you.
your day?
Such, thank you so much. Such a profile. Having trained people in Indonesia, Pakistan, it sounds so good to the ears to hear. Well done, job well done. We should prepare our
Thank
minds
you.
to change here in Nigeria. So you left us in Nigeria, you went to Indonesia, you went to Pakistan, you went to the Middle East. You didn't think about us, but it's fine. It's fine. We forgive you.
That's fine. Like they say, the world is a global village. So you can stay in Nigeria and your influence is being spread abroad. So that's it.
Thank you so much. It's good to have you on the show. Ladies with Stories is a platform where women inspire each other with our life stories and experiences. The aim is to ensure that every woman succeed. We need to inspire and motivate, and then that leads to the success. And we do that through sharing of true life stories. And we're grateful to have you on the show this evening to share your own story with us. And our prayer is at the end of the day, one person, at least one person, will be inspired by your story, and that will lead to their success. So please feel free at this point to share your story with us, and we will relax and enjoy the moment.
Oh, thank you for the warm welcome. I feel very honored to be here this evening to share my story. And a special shout out to She Unites Africa for the opportunity to, share my story to inspire one or two persons. Everybody has a story. That's the
Absolutely.
truth. And the world needs to hear our story. And it's in our place to share. Don't be quiet. Keep sharing until you inspire everyone one step at a time. It's an honor to be here, and it is my firm belief that by the end of this show, the little story, the story of my little life, would inspire meaningful action and then enable everyone take light the candle of everyone around them because that's what impact is all about. My journey through life and through the seasons has been that of determination, resilience, passion, and the strong will to push against the odds, regardless of all the limitation, you know, and then be at the forefront of making remarkable impact in the world. A little about my background, you know, I am from a very, very humble background, very, very humble in terms of um, limited resources, though, and then pushing through life as a young adult without no or little counsel and support has wasn't easy, but through strong will and determination, I was able to, push through. I'm still pushing through the process and getting to where we see the vision heading us to actually. So, in order to tell my story better, I would like to, put it, put everything under what I call the 5 P's of my life journey. the 5 P's of my life journey. The first P is the power of the will. The power of the will. Now, the power of the will is that arsenal that allows you to transform your dream into reality. It is that inner voice that tells you you can, even when everyone around you, everything around you, circumstances around you tells you you can't. It's that little inner voice that tells you you can. You can do it. You can be that person you want to be. You can achieve your dreams regardless limitation, regardless um, the the odds. You can push through. You can break the glass ceiling. And my will was tested in 2 instances. So each of the P's I'm going to, throw in my story, and then that's how we go. I remember personally when after high school, right? Uh, there's this policy in my family that you have to, after high school, you have to make sure that you work, save money, and push yourself through the university. So I see that played through my siblings and then also me. So when I finished high school, I had to go for a computer training, right? uh, through a scholarship I was given. And then by the time I finished, I did my IT. I managed some business centers, like 2 or 3 or so along the way. I worked for like 2 years before I got admission. So I while working with the business centers, and I also taught in a school as well, more like a school administrator. I saved money and was able to get jam from the first year. Um, I think my score was around 240. And then I went for UTME because my aspirations were to study law. That point was kind of low. So the first year I didn't get the admission. It was in the second year I got the admission on merit. I think my score was around 290, and then post ETME was around 300 plus. So I got that admission on merit, and uh, I didn't know where the resources would come, but I had the will, I had the will to dream big and to fulfill my dream as a lawyer, a practicing lawyer. So having gotten the admission, this is where it all started. The test of my will. I met my dad. I had this conversation with him, and he was like, "Congratulations, my daughter, you've done well." But he asked me a very thought-provoking question, and I understand the place where he's coming from, but I gave it a second thought. He said, um, it's it's a good thing that you've gotten admission, but have you counted the cost of this admission, the cost of the course you want to study, that it's 5 years? Have you really counted it? That was a good a good one for me, because I was expecting him to be like, yes, I'll support you. I would, sell all I have, sell everything and push and support your education. That's what I was expecting, but it didn't come out that way. I had to tell myself that strength is not about the physical ability or capacity. It's about your indomitable will, you
Mm,
know. And then I had to tell myself that when there's a will, definitely there'll always be a way. So I pushed through, and then my mom, on the other hand, was very supportive. She was like, "Don't worry, it's not ambitious. You go, you graduate. Don't worry." So I got so much green light from my mom, and The money I was able to save during the period while working after school, helped me use it to, clear school charges, acceptance fee, and all that. So my mom came in to pay school fees and all that. And, you know, another instance that tested my will is the boss I worked with as a school administrator. I was trusted so much that, and I gave so much innovative ideas to that school. Um, I was the one in charge of the keys. I We did one or two projects to push the school forward and all that. So when I got admission finally, he was like, please just study law. Hey, are you sure you want to do this? In fact, in fact, when you start, I don't want you working, so that you not say it's because you are working for me that you did not, you are having issues at school. So statements and the life he gave me was not giving at all. I mean, it wasn't giving. But regardless of all those odds, I was able to go through the phase year one. Year one was cool, given the fact that at least one or two persons and some of the organization I belong, you know, gave in support. So year one was like smooth. Year two, year two came with a lot. Year three, year four, year five until I graduated. So those were the instances where my will was so much tested. I had to um, tell myself, no, you started this journey, you have to finish it. And through the skills I had to, do one or two work while going to school, and it wasn't easy, but we went through the process. So the second P, is on the power of lifelong learning and personal development. So, learning is a journey, not a destination. So the moment we stop learning, we actually stop growing. And it is true that embracing lifelong learning will mean that we have to constantly, evolve. We have to acquire new skills, soft skills, technical skills, and gather insight on how to, tackle life issues that comes the way. So for me, it was as basic as when I hear a word that I'm not familiar with, I go straight to the dictionary to check. And it was also as basic as, phrases I'm not so familiar with. I asked Google. Google became my best friend. And aside from that, I gave myself to attending conferences, attending events, and give so much time to volunteering, to build capacity. After high school, I was not satisfied with my capacity. I wanted to grow so much that I'll be that voice that impact knowledge and all that. But I told myself, this dream I'm having, I have to equip myself with the necessary skills. So I joined organizations, NGOs, different initiatives. I gave myself to volunteering, and the rewards came in later, But the main thing here is, aside from all of those events, it got to the point that I attended so much events, even in state events in different states in Nigeria. I'll pay my way down there, just to get knowledge, just to um, make that contact, just to connect with persons who have gone ahead of me, with persons who are doing so well in their industry, just to make that connection. And then there's one event I attended at WIO, right? It was on majorly my interest spans on leadership, climate change, the environment, and all that. personal development. So I look out for events like that. Sometimes I will even have to go to Google to ask events in social states and all that. So this event I attended in Uyo on Global Leadership Summit. While at that event, the transport I paid and all that, I think I began to doubt myself and my journey. I'm like, please, you are doing too much now. Can't you rest? Will all of these events pay off? And then while going through the sessions in uh, in that particular summit, a word came to me actually, and then it was made by Sam Adeyemi. He said that repetition makes that impression. Keep repeating, keep hearing these things, keep hearing until it will now ignite a fire within you that you begin to burn and attract everyone around you, to your flame and your light. That word spoke to me a lot and gave me courage to, keep at lifelong learning, keep at personal development, keep attending those seminars, keep attending those events. And my journey through life has been such that every knowledge or information I acquire in a particular event connects to another one I acquire in a workshop or something. And sometimes the skills I acquire from all of those attending here and there, taking courses, have helped me. Now I work remotely, you know, I most of the persons, the client I get are from communities, personal development communities I attended, and join groups and just share one or two links. So, the benefits of personal development is mind blowing. It's mind blowing. So that's been one part of my journey on the power of lifelong learning and then personal development. So the third P of my life journey is the power of community and volunteering, like I mentioned earlier. So, to it's important that to achieve greatness, you don't go alone. You know, they used to say that if you want to go far, go alone, but if you want to go further, go together. So, I've joined through the organizations I volunteer for. I belong to so many communities, even online. I joined and I join. I keep joining based on my interest. Anyone that aligns to my goal, I keep at it. And uh, the first organization I actually gave myself to towards building capacity is FECA. I don't know if anyone is conversant with that organization. So that organization laid the framework, for every other thing. The laid values, the laid, policies, personal policies, and it was mind blowing. I got a lot of support from the executive in that organization and all that. This goes to say that community is very important. Sometimes you might not really get support from your family or friends, but community is key. Aside from that organization, I've also volunteered for the Amazon Leadership Initiative headquartered at South Africa. I did a thing or two there. And the reason why I'm bringing all of this is to pinpoint the power of, community. Volunteering for the Amazon leadership taught me to, it more like opens up the world to me. I got for the first time I got to connect with people outside Nigeria, and then work with them, understand their way of thinking, their perspective, and it then expand my horizon, make me think better, give me a deeper worldview, different from what I used to have, right? So even when I founded my organization, the first support I had came from the Amazon Leadership Initiative. Yeah. I had a lot of support from them. They shared my links. They make sure that people subscribe to the media house, and it was amazing. And then read on Nigeria, you know, I made friends that later became buddies, and through the personal development journey, any question I have, at least I know that through all of this organization, I know that I can, you know, fall back at one or two persons for help or for support. And then one very stellar story in the lines of volunteering that has very impactful that has been very impactful to my journey is me volunteering, signing up as a volunteer for the Nigerian Customer Service Index. I just came in as a volunteer, and aside from